Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata 345. As you may remember, it was the second day of the war, and Yudhishthira had formed his army. Bhishma also began to form his. He too decided on the Krancha Vyuha. Bharisravas and Shalya were guarding the wing on the left, while the right was in the immediate care of Somadatta and the king of Cambodia. Ashwatthama, Krupa, and Kritavarma were stationed near the tail of the bird. The battle drums brayed once again. The conchas were blown once again. The fight began suddenly, as it did on the previous day. The fighting today was more intense and more cruel than it was on the first day. Blood flowed in rivulets all over the field. Bodies of dead men and horses and elephants were scattered everywhere. Hawks and crows were circling the field, waiting for the evening to approach. Bhishma was found fighting with Bhima, Abhimanyu, Satyaki, and the Kekaya brothers, Virata, and with Drishtadyumna. All of them together were not able to stop the advance of Bhishma. He was coming like a hurricane, leaving behind him utter devastation. The army was falling as fast as his arrows. Arjuna watched this from a distance. He told Krishna, "Our grandfather is spitting wrath today. Our army is suffering. Take me to his presence quickly." Bhishma is being supported by Drona, Krupa, Salya, Vikarna, and the other brothers of the king. They are in turn being harassed by Drupada. "I must kill Bhishma if our army is to be saved." Krishna said, "You are right. The sooner you meet Bhishma, the better it will be for your soldiers." Krishna steered the chariot of Arjuna quickly toward the place where Bhishma was stationed. The fight was splendid to watch. If it had not been for the fact that they were losing so many of their soldiers, Arjuna would have spent hours watching the dexterity with which the old man was handling his bow. The grand man was death himself. Arjuna came face to face with Bhishma. There were only 3 people in the entire Kaurava army who could face Arjuna. They were Bhishma, Drona, and Radeya. Bhishma began to discharge his arrows. With him came Drona to fight Arjuna. Drona was joined by Duryodhana and Jayadratha. Vikarna was also there. Arjuna withstood the attack of all of them. He hurt Bhishma and Drona with his arrows. Arjuna was seen from a distance by Satyaki. He rushed to Arjuna's help. With him came Virata, Drishtadyumna, the sons of Draupadi, and Abhimanyu. The sons of Draupadi diverted the attention of Drona by their arrows. Bhishma hurt Arjuna. Arjuna's bow was bent almost to a circle, so fast were the arrows flying out of it. Each looked like a serpent spitting poison. He was killing the men in the Kaurava army systematically and very quickly. The sight struck terror in the heart of Duryodhana. He approached Bhishma and said, "This combination of Krishna and Arjuna is terrible. You are not doing your best to kill him. When you are here, and when Drona is looking on, this should not happen. It is obvious that you are both too soft with Arjuna. He is your favorite. I wish I had my Radeya on the field. Because of your insulting words, he has sworn that he will not fight as long as you're on the field. I hope you will do something to check Arjuna and his fury." Bhishma was disgusted with the cruel words of Duryodhana. He cursed himself for having been born a Kshatriya. He advanced with fury toward Arjuna. Both the heroes had white horses. The meeting was thrilling. Several people rushed to Bhishma to be his protectors. Arjuna was also surrounded by his brothers and others. Bhishma hurt Krishna in the chest with a terrible arrow. Arjuna killed the charioteer of his grandfather. The fighting stopped in several places on the field. Everyone stood still, watching this duel between Bhishma and Arjuna. Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.